It's still absolutely hot as balls in my office, but we're going again. Another video, and there's some big news on the horizon. Could we get a new owner? Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Maribor Save. Coach Leftfoot, it is a pleasure to have you with me, and as you can see, a consortium is planning to take over NK Maribor, and it possibly involves a former footballer. That is all we've been told. If we look at the board home screen, they have indicated there's a rumoured takeover from a consortium to be in the offing. We're not under a transfer embargo yet, but more than likely it'll all kick in just as we go into the winter window, which will really annoy me. Anyway, we look at the schedule over here, and we were last together when we drew 1-1, I think it was, with FC Barcelona. Yes, it was. Aitama getting a goal. We followed that up with a 0-0 draw against NK Domžale, which was pretty rubbish. And then we played Triglav Kranj. I can't remember how to say their name. Cardos got a hat-trick, and even Kleld got another. We won that 4-1 very comfortably, apart from Bacola picking up an injury, which he's still out for. He's missed quite a few games. Hopefully he'll be back pretty soon. If we just take a look, so we'll see here. NK Domžale, Sainz missed the penalty. Triglav, Cardos missed the penalty. Legia Warsaw, we won 2-0. We actually got an own goal from Hutter, and Cardos scored, which was good. A very good result for us in that. Put us in a good position in Group E. 5-0 against Radomilj. Sanders Grabowski, I'm pretty sure that's not how you say his name. He missed the penalty as well. We also got a person sent off. So we went 3-0 up, got a person sent off, and then scored 2 more goals. Not really going to complain about that. Cardos got another hat-trick in that. NK Selj, Sainz missed another penalty. And we drew 0-0. NK Kursico, we won 3-1. Goals going from Ellis Dank, Cespedes and Stanko Hamzabegovic. So, as you can see, we're in pretty good run of form at the moment. Varying some goal scorers. Cardos has hit some form. He's still looking to move away, which is a bit of a concern. We've got him tied down for a pretty long contract though. So, if they're not going to pay the 50 million, I think he might become happy again if we don't sell him. Well, 4 years is a long time, and I'm not going to sell him for anything. I might sell him for 45 million, but I'm not selling him for less than 45 million because he is a world-class striker and he is our best footballer at the club. And to be a successful club, you've got to keep your best footballers, haven't you? So, yeah, not much else to say about that. If we look at the squad, as we can see, Nicholas Bacola is still going to be injured. So, Miha Volas is our youngster goalkeeper who is being promoted to the bench, and he's got good potential, so hopefully this experience will do him very well indeed in the future. Morale is going very well. Alex Cardos is the only one that's pissed off. That's because he wants to move, but no one wants to pay the 50 million fee, so he's staying here at the moment. Santiago Lopez is interested. He's got Atletico Madrid interested in him, and I could be tempted to sell if someone wants to pay me a lot of money. We paid 1.5 million for him. He's not featured a hell of a lot this season so far. But yeah, could be tempted really. If we look at the competitions, we are top of the league. We've played an extra game over Olimpia Ljubljana, but we have a 20-point lead. It looks like we've won the title again already. We are second in the group, as I said. The win against Legia Warsaw put us in pretty good position, and we're playing them again now. So if we win this game, and PSG beat Barcelona, we would already be qualified from the Champions League group, which would be very handy indeed. So we'll crack onto that right now. Catch of the game day. And this is how we line up to play Legia Warsaw in what could be a defining game in the Champions League group. Big Mac is in goal due to Bacola's injury. Pascal, Kovac, Ricardo and Tapia come into the back four. Atemi and Ajazi make what is a quite phonetically pleasing centre midfield. Cespedes, Sainz and Aitama are the three that sit behind Cardos. As you can see, we've gone attacking. We're going to try and take the game to them. They line up in the same formation. None of their team really threatened us last time, so we're not going to go through their team. On the bench, Volas, Hamzabegovic, Lovric, Sam Leftfoot, Coate, Pavlin and Lopez. And the game gets underway, and as I said, if you look at the top right, we are in a very good position. We need PSG to beat Barcelona, and we need to beat Legia Warsaw, and we are through from the group. I'm pretty sure we'll be through from the group, actually. Now that I've said that, I'm not 100% sure. Barcelona would be on 2, Legia Warsaw would be on 1. we would be on 7. Maybe we wouldn't be totally through because Barcelona could win both their last games, but we'd be in an incredibly strong position for sure. And here we come on the attack. It's Cardos, picks up from Sainz, who gets it back after the tackle. A Jayze, who you probably haven't seen too much in live comms actually. He's been featuring a little bit more in the league recently and has been playing pretty well. Some of the new signings have actually been complaining about a lack of first team football, but I've signed them as backups and squad rotation, so not too sure how they can be moaning. As Pascal sort of gets in behind, crosses, and wow, it was a cross and the goalkeeper's touched it over for a corner, and it's going to be Cespedes to take it. Swings it in, Ricardo heads wide. A very good opportunity actually after 10 minutes, and we couldn't take it, but Cespedes picks it up. Cardos in the box, shoots. Nizic makes a very easy save for Legia Warsaw, and yeah, it's been an interesting group so far. Sainz hits a free kick, curls it in. What a goal. Lovely stuff from the number 99 from NK Maribor. Even Sainz gets his 3rd goal of the season. Wonderful stuff. So there we go. So a bit of a tight angle, but he lines up, gets a great connection. Oh, it's beautiful. Keeper's got absolutely no chance. Sainz scores. He cannot score a penalty, but he loves a free kick apparently. As Sainz goes through again, Cardos picks up the ball after the tackle. Aitama's into the box, puts it across. Cardos is there. It's 2-0. A quick fire double, and Legia Warsaw are got nothing in this game. Absolutely nothing. Now we just need PSG to do the damage, and hopefully we'll be going through to the Champions League knockouts. As Cardos sort of just got in the way, and then it was Cespedes sort of tumbled and got in the way. Cardos with a lovely placed finish into the corner. He is a man on fire at the moment, and the other game is still 0-0, which is a little bit of a concern. We need PSG to step it up a little bit, but we could be in with the big boys after winning the Europa League last season. Stepping up now would be wonderful stuff to go a bit further in the Champions League and get our reputation up and all that jazz, which would be brilliant. As Sainz puts a ball in looking for Cardos again, and it's hoof clear. Kovac will prick it up, one of the new signings for this season, who has settled in very, very well, and he looks like he's going to progress some. As Sainz gives it out to Pascal on loan from Atletico Madrid. Back to Sainz, Cespedes into Cardos, shoots. Good save from Nizic to keep Legia Warsaw sort of in this tie. And Aitama with the corner, Sveni heads it away. Cardos is there, but looks like it's going to come to nothing as Modzanonzek, which is a very, very good name, gets it back and covers it. I said it's going to come to nothing, and they got down the other end, and Big Mac's forced into a good save. And Legia Warsaw look like they've remembered how to attack in this game, which could be a concern for us. I suppose they've got to do something for their fans. After all, they haven't given them the best of performances just yet. As Modic lays it back to Robels, to Kozikwi. Well headed clear by Tapia as Aitama picks it up into Sainz' feet. Sainz tackled by Core, and this is a very long highlight that's gone on now. Moriek to Mozdanek. Mozdanek, Jay-Z tackles him well. Atame up to Sainz to Cardos. He's got a lot of people to run at and do it on his own, and he goes for it from range, and Nizic makes a very, very good save. And we are all over them again. Aitama heads clear from the corner. Cespedes picks up. Sainz is there. Back to Aitama. Ball in. Looking for Atame, but Core heads it behind. My God, I'm so hot right now. I am so hot. Anyone in the UK will know what I'm going through right now. I think in Slovenia it's pretty hot. All my Slovenian followers and people who watch this series, because of where it's based in Slovenia with NK Maribor, I imagine it's rather hot in Slovenia right now as well. But we've got a heat wave in England, and God, it's a killer because nothing's built for this amount of heat in England. The buildings in England are built to retain heat because it's normally so bloody cold. So when it is hot, it's bloody anguish. It is absolutely roasting. Anyway, it's half time as I ramble on about the weather. Yeah, we've got a solid lead, but it might all change. So keep your performances up, and then assertively, I've got faith. I've got faith. I've got faith. Let's just keep going out there. Keep going. We're going to drop that back from attack into control. We don't need to go for the goals too much at the moment. And we're just going to, well, plod along and hopefully get a cracking result as Cavani lays it up. And I'm commentating this, but nothing's going to happen. Victor Pascal gives away a foul. I guess that's it. It's not it. It's a free kick. Oh, for God, Football Manager's tricking me. It's like pulling me in. Cabezas with the ball in. It's headed away. Sainz picks it up and has a chance for a counter-attack. Cardos out. Great ball out to the right to Cespedes. His first touch lets him down. And Vilk puts a lovely ball over the top to Sebazas, who goes round Ricardo. Tries to put a cross and it's blocked, and Kavame won't get there. Cardos will beat him to it. He wants to leave, but he's still putting in a lot of effort and a great work rate. As Cespedes puts the ball in, Sainz with a header. He is a midget, Sainz. I wouldn't expect him to score too many headers, but that was half a chance for him, and he probably should have done a little bit better as we get into the 55th minute. And it's just hoof clear by Legia Warsaw. Tapia will pick that up and have lots of time on the ball. Ricardo up to Aitama. Back to Ateme. We're keeping it very well. Sainz is looking for a run. No, he's not. He goes on his own. Shoots. Nizic makes a good save. And come on, PSG. Score a fucking goal. You absolute bastards. Cespedes, Nizic with an easy catch from the corner. And it looks like that will be the end of that. Kucharski picks up the clearance on the halfway line for Legia Warsaw. He comes forward. And that's a terrible shot from range. And the time is ticking down. We're 70 minutes in, so let's have a quick look at the subs and stuff. Aitama, he's going to come off and be replaced by Sam Leftfoot, who can sit on that left wing. And Jay-Z's not having a brilliant game. I might leave him on there. As I said, he's been pretty consistent so far, so we'll just just make that one sub with the boy coming on. My boy, Sam Leftfoot, and it looks like there's no more highlights in this game. Football Manager's decided that's that, and not much else is going to happen. So we'll give Sainz a rest for Lovric, and we will give a Jay-Z a rest for Santiago Lopez, and go from there. And PSG are 2-0 down, so that's opened the group wide open, isn't it? Bloody hell. You just need to do one thing, and they can't do that. They can't even beat Barcelona, who's drawn with us, and they've drawn with Legia Warsaw. As, well, Legia Warsaw on the attack here to make it a bit of a nervous ending, but Pavlev will pick it up. And he's got nowhere. He's gone back to Vilk. Ball over the top to nobody. That will be the end of the game. And PSG have lost to Barcelona, which makes this group very interesting now. So it is a 3-horse race between ourselves, PSG, and Barcelona. Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to tell the boys that was a good win. Well done. But there you go. So we solidify our place in second place. We have a 2-point gap behind PSG, but a 2-point gap above FC Barcelona. Legia Warsaw are pretty much out of it. They need some sort of miracle. In fact, they do. They need to win both of their last games and score 10 goals in the process of doing it. So, yeah. I think Legia Warsaw are pretty much out. We get a little bit of money for winning that game. We have a press conference to do, which, just for now, I'm going to send the assistant. And, who's sporting boss was looking at Alex Cardos. Well, if you want to pay 50 million, you'll get him. Don't you worry. Sporting, Roma and Leicester all after Alex Cardos at the moment. We'll just press continue. Just let it load a little bit. As you can see, we have another game coming up, so that'll be a little rotated squad. But I think what we'll do is I'll play PSG offline, and we'll be back for the FC Barcelona game, which will probably be the decider. Because I would imagine, looking at this now, in the fact that PSG will probably beat us, and Barcelona will probably beat Warsaw, which will put Barcelona on 8 and us on 7, and make that game against Barcelona the deciding game to see who goes through in the group. So we'll be back for the game against Barcelona. I'll play PSG offline, and let's just speed through this a bit more and try and get a bit more European silverware in the cabinet for NK Maribor. And who knows, next time we're back together, we may well have brand new owners at the club, because if an offer comes in, Bojan Ban is probably going to consider it quite, with interest, let's say, because this club has gone up a lot in value since he bought it, and he'll be making a wad of cash off it, I'm sure. But anyway, I'm rambling about the internals of Football Manager that I cannot really predict. So thank you very much for watching, guys. We're going to leave it here, and we'll be back for that game against FC Barcelona, and I will chat to you all very, very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll chat to you guys in a bit. Cheers.